up, Nitty? What's good, man? I'm glad you popped up in here, man. 2025 is starting off pretty bad, bro. Especially when it comes to poker. Starting off pretty bad. I'm probably gonna have to lay low for a while, for a long while. I got the bad luck just keeps following me, man. Last night I played maybe like 3-4 hours, and out of that 4 hours I couldn't get nothing going. I had pocket aces once and pocket kings once. Ace king with a flop garbage. Yeah, couldn't get nothing going, man. Had bad luck last week. Bad luck week before that. Bad luck throughout the month of January too, man. It was it's not a good look for your boy when it comes to the poker table, man. So I'm gonna probably have to chill out for a while. Gonna have to reassess the money because I lost a lot of money. So yeah, man. Gonna have to chill. But listen though. So I'm just coming on here right quick. I know it's always a quick catch up. You know, just basically that's just what this is. It's just a catch up. That's all. Nothing too much. Nothing, to go into deep and let you guys know what I'm doing and stuff like that, man. This is just a quick catch up. So you guys know that I be Walmart sparking on the weekend. Making getting a little bit of money, having some money on the side. And unfortunately, being a homeowner, I have to dip into that money. Yep. Gonna have to dip into that money, man. That good old Walmart spark. Noticed some water spots up in my attic. And I had to call the roof guy out there today. We're gonna have to probably get that roof redone, which is about time anyway. I mean, the last time that we had the roof redone, it was years ago. I had to get the one side did. Now I said bump it. A lot of people tend to put band-aids on a lot of shit. Let me put a band-aid on it right quick. Hope it'll last, but eventually that band-aid falls off. So I gotta get that roof together. I'm on my way home now from the yard. It's just been it's been, I ain't gonna say it's been a good year. Considering the fact that last year I transitioned over to a new company and I'm still trying to get my foot in that, did some Walmart spark to save some money so I can, try to go on vacation this year, man. I really haven't been on a good vacation, like go somewhere type vacation. I haven't been on one of those, and that was the whole point of doing the deliveries and stuff like that, and make some extra money, stuff like that. And yeah, it's just unfortunate that priorities have to get done first. I don't know if any of you guys understand that, but what I do want to talk about is priorities, how our priorities from the old school, which I came from, versus what's going on now. Priorities back in the day, from parents to the kids, go to school, finish school, go to college, finish college, get a good job, and retire. Unfortunately, we haven't been taught that. As a kid from the old school, we haven't been taught properly. We haven't been taught money management, haven't been taught how to use credit. Basically we, I don't know. We wasn't taught that, I mean, I kind of wish I was, 401ks and stuff like that. When it comes to money management, we haven't been taught good money management. Kind of wish I was, but it's just unfortunate that you learn that as you go. And now, I kind of put that on my son as far as, money management, because who knew things of old is definitely not the things of right now. Jobs is going out of business. The jobs that you thought that would last and you'll retire from is going out of business. Companies that been in business for over 60, 70 years is going out of business. And, and we just keep going into the same hamster wheel, man. We've been going round and round and round and round and round and round in the circle. So what's the end game? The end game was always to, have your own, but a lot of us out here is not built to have our own. A lot of us out here are just built to work, A lot of us just can't handle responsibilities. A lot of us can't handle competition. That's what it is. A lot of us is cutthroat. A lot of us is underbidding. One person get a bid on a job, then 2-3 minutes later you get a call back and be like, hey, sorry, that load is no longer available. Well, why not? I just bid on it. I just got it. What you talking about? Nah, it's no longer available, sir. Some guy that's thirsty out here underbidded you by $1. And that's how it was in the roadside game too, man. I mean, when I did road service, a lot of Me Too guys came in there like, yo, I can do this too. I can do this too. I can do it cheaper. What can you do though? It ain't gonna never go away. You just gotta figure out how it keeps coming, how it keeps going. Same thing with these companies out here, man. They all these mega carriers are the same. They're the same. It ain't no change. They're all the same. Then when you try to jump on with maybe a smaller company, you think you probably get good with that, but you run into bullshit over there too. Believe me, I know. mean, J&R Schwuble, U.S. Express, basically the same. I mean, you're only going to, if you keep going from mega carrier to mega carrier, you're really not going in to look for any more money. I mean, I see all you guys out there jumping from mega carrier to mega carrier to mega carrier, and y'all been in it for as long as I have. Kind of make me scratch my head like, but then I look at this. It's pertaining to background. I don't know your background, just like you don't know my background. So there's probably reasons why you guys went back to Swift. You guys went back to U.S. Express. You guys went back to Snyder. And then you got people out here that's calling themselves trying to elevate, but they keep going around on the same hamster wheel, getting advice, getting very good advice from people that's giving them a route to take, and they clearly not listening to that advice. Clearly. Because they on the same hamster wheel, man. I guess that's why that's don't ask me for advice. Because if I give you advice and you're not going to take it, that just make me feel some kind of way. That's why I don't give advice. I used to talk a lot with this one person. I used to give them advice all the time, and it just goes in one ear and right out the other. And I just got tired of it. I was like, man, you just want to hear me talk, waste my breath. That's basically what you want me to do. So I started listening to my own advice. I started taking my own advice. Hey, anybody I want to give advice to is to myself. I mean, I'll give you my thoughts and opinions, but that's about the extent of it. I'm going to give you that. Advice? I don't know. Because some of you guys, when I do give advice to some of you guys, which I feel is good, which I feel is valid, I take the time to research it. You ask me a question, I take the time out of my busy day to research the question and then formulate an advice for you, and then I come back and I give it to you, and you don't take it. Yeah, I feel some kind of way about that. But then y'all get mad when a person turn around and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to start paying for my advice. And then y'all get y'all panties up in the bunch when people be doing that. Oh, man, he over here charging for something I can find for free. Well, I guess that's what you should have did. Instead of asking me, you should have went on here and looked for it yourself. I mean, I see why a lot of guys back in the day did that. Because y'all don't, when you get something for free, y'all don't appreciate it. And y'all don't appreciate it more when somebody charge for it. Case in point, I got my roof, right? I need to get my roof. I need to get my roof done. So what I did is I walked up and down my street, because there was a couple of places that had some construction work done to their house, and usually they put their signs, of the company that's doing the house, free advertisement. That's a great thing. So I came across this company. I was like, well, actually I had three. I found one through Craigslist. I found one through Angie's List. And then the last one that I'm with now, I found because they had their sign outside the house that they was working on. So I was like, all right, cool. So I called Angie's List. I called the guy. He came out there. He gave me an estimate. It's like, cool. I said, hey, I'm going to continue my research and all like that. He was like, well, no, you don't have to continue your research. I'm a one-stop shop kind of guy. No, You don't do that. You do your research. You gotta see what else is out there. That's why when I tell you guys, when y'all come and ask me what is the best company out there, I don't know. You got to do your research to find out what's best for you. So I called. That was the guy from Angie's List. I called the guy from Craigslist. Yeah, that was enough. And then finally, I got with the people that I'm with now. So I get them, I compare notes, I paid attention to the conversations that we was having, and overall, I came away choosing them. I like the conversation. I like how he came out there and he took your time with me and my moms, and I chose them. That's what you're gonna have to do when it comes to trucking. When you come in, you're gonna have to make some calls, because when you put your name out there, they're gonna call you. Everybody and their mama's gonna call you. They're gonna call you. They're gonna bombard you with calls. They're gonna bombard you with texts. They're gonna bombard you with emails, all that stuff. And what you got to do is you got to take each call and break each one down and put what you feel is the best candidate. It's like how they interview you. You interview them. That's how it works. You interview them while they interviewing you, because that's what they doing. They ain't gonna go, when they interview people, they ain't gonna go with the first person that comes through that door and be like, oh, okay, yeah, we gonna bam, bam, boom. No, they interviewing you. They interviewing you, they interviewing them, they interviewing everybody else. And here's my thing about the interview process, right? When they come in, after you talk to them for maybe about 10, 15 minutes, maybe longer, depending on what you're going in for. And at the end of the interview, they always come with the trope, don't call us, we'll call you type deal. Okay? Now, if they like you, you could probably expect them to call you within a couple of days, you know. But if that couple of days turns into a week, turns into a couple of weeks, then you already know that. And here's the other trope that they do too. They, yeah, so right now, even though the interview was great with you, we felt that you have a lot of qualifications that we need, but we're going to go with, you know, option B over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave your application on file, so just in case something else opens up, we'll call. No, don't do that. I tell them right off the rip, tear my shit up. Because if you ain't take me now, what makes you think I want to wait for you a couple of months, couple of years later for you to bring me on? I'm already on. You didn't choose me the first time, so obviously I wasn't the candidate. So why keep my file? Why keep me on file? No, I'm good. Tear it up. That's just like when you get terminated from a company, or not terminated. You get with a company. You're a new driver. You coming out of school. You put in the application. You talk to the recruiter, and they come back to you and say, hey, you don't have no experience. Come back to us about 6 months later when you get the experience. So let me get this straight. Let's say I go with Swift. Swift brings me on. Swift trains me. Swift gives me a truck. Swift gets me out on the road. I'm doing great with Swift. I would say I went from 35 cents a mile to 45 cents a mile in 6 months. I'm doing well with Swift. I'm good. I'm in the top percentile of drivers that's doing what I need to do. So you telling me I should quit Swift and then start all over with you? That don't make no sense to me. You're offering the same thing as Swift. You're not offering me no more money. You're not offering me no more experience. But yet, 6 months ago when I applied to you and I let you know that I'm brand new coming out of school and I didn't have no experience, and you're a starter company that could have taught me the same thing that Swift could have that Swift done. So you want me to quit Swift after I'm doing so well with them, making at least a little bit of money. They gave me my opportunity. They gave me my chance, only to throw all that shit away to start over at ground zero with you because you didn't give me my chance 6 months ago. Make that make sense. No fly zone. What's up? What's going on? Mickey D, we need more Black Ops content. Hey, it comes when it comes, man. Around to your comment. It comes when it comes. That's all I can say about that. I mean, I do got a few videos that's already done, that's already in the pipeline, from a few people that talked about their time at the Black Ops companies. But it comes when it comes, you know. Some, you know, and not to say that I'm in my feelings about this, it's no big deal, but, you know, a few people, even though that my channel is the best conversation channel around, but, you know, a few people choose to go elsewhere and tell these stories. So, I mean, I'm not tripping on that. I mean, it's great that they are, you know. It's great that they are, but it's like what I said before, you know, when people is in certain lanes on this social media thing, people tend to, you know, jump on and make something with it. Take the Pop the Balloon, for example, right? You know, the girl Arlette, I like her show. Overall, I like her show. I like it. It's set up in a nice, cohesive way. But everybody else is jumping on the bandwagon. It's not like everybody else have a different, everybody else has an original thought. Somebody comes up with a core thought, they put it together, they put it out there, they get successful with it. Once they get success with it, that's when the copycats come around. Now you got Pop the Balloon, 1v20, Mountain Edition, Indianapolis Edition, LBTQ Edition. I mean, you got all of them that saw how successful her thing was, and instead of I don't know, coming up with another concept in it. Everybody jumped on that. It's just like with Kendra G. You know, she did her live thing, and then everybody else tried to jump on the bandwagon. You know, so somebody else started doing super ego content, and they started doing it's a larger channel, you know, and they started doing super ego content because I guess they seen that the super ego content, and I ain't gonna cap, the super ego content over here is my most viewed content. I can talk about anything else. I could talk about anything else, and it just don't get the views. I talked about the Dank the Moss situation. And the reason why I talked about that is because, you know, I used to do ride share. I know what the ride share people go through, and I can connect with that, and I talk about that. But being that I'm known for, you know, trucking content, that content right there don't reiterate with my core audience, so I don't get the views on it, you know. But let's say I talk about like trucking content, right? I talked about the stabbing of this dude in the fuel island. Crazy, right? That's crazy work. That didn't get as many views or anything like that. But again, like I said, when I talk about super ego, or if I talk about super ego or anything like that, or have a conversation with somebody from super ego, it blows up. And am I upset with that? No, I'm good. I'm glad that you guys reiterate that. But you got to understand one thing too. Here's another thing about conversation and views and stuff like that, because see, at this point I really don't care about my subscriber base. I'm cool with it. I'm glad that, you know, people subscribe to it, but I look at it as they see a video, like one of my older videos, because before my channel manifested to what it is now, I got a lot of different topics, a lot of different variations of my video, and people coming in from those particular videos. So let's say you came in on one of my videos that you saw that I did roadside assistance, right? Maybe you guys locked it, and a lot of times you guys lock your fucking keys in your car, and then y'all look for a video that I locked my keys in a Ford Escort, a Ford Explorer, which is one of my best cars that are best SUVs I can get into. I can get it. I can get into any car. There ain't no problem. You lock your keys in the Mack truck, I can get you in that motherfucker. So they come in, they see that, they subscribe from that video. So when the next video that pops up about trucking, they'll look at it for like a couple of minutes and be like, "Whoa, I'm not here for what is he do? What he doing? Trucking? I thought he was a roadside guy. I thought he was an unlock guy. Where did this trucking come from?" Well, you came in on a video that's when I was doing roadside assistance 10 years ago. you come in on a video 10 years ago, and now I'm making trucking content, and you sitting there like, wait, I'm not here for the trucking content. So they don't gravitate to it. When they come back again, they probably might see another video pop up, and they'd be like, okay, well, this probably might be a one-time thing. No problem. I'll wait and see what's going to happen. Okay, I pop up with another trucking video. And then they'll be like, oh man, okay, this is not what I signed up for. So I'll stay subscribed to this guy, just to support him, whatever. But yeah, they come in on certain videos, and if it's not what they relate to, if that's not what they relate to, then they're not gonna be, genuine with it. So they're not gonna be genuine with it. So let me talk about my lockout videos, right? So every lockout video that pops up and somebody makes a comment on my videos, it cracks me the fuck up, because these be the people that lock their keys in the car, and they be coming on they'll be coming on talking about, oh man, your video sucks. I locked my keys in the car and you're not showing me how to get in it. And I'd be like, okay. I mean, technically, bro, I'm not here to show you how to get in the car. I'm here to show you how I get in the car, how I do it. What's my thought process? How I'm trying to get into the car, not to come on here and train you, Well, what tool? You're not showing the tool. You're not doing this. It's only like a 5-minute video. It's not even that damn long. So yeah, but that's how it is with videos like that, man. Like I said, I get in, I do, I do appreciate everybody that's in the comments. That's in the comment section. I appreciate everybody that's in the thing. But as far as, the subscriber base goes, it is what it is with them. Ooh. So, well, like I said, I do appreciate it. Do I care about it? Not really, I guess. But it's nice outside. Yeah, it is nice outside. That's a hell of a name for you, bruh. That's a hell of a name for you. It's nice outside. But you say some recruiters are worse than my naval recruiter. No, all of them are, man. Their job is to get you with the company, get you in that truck, get you in that orientation. That's their job. And, like I said, I ain't gonna say all recruiters. I'll say maybe a handful of them. A handful of them ain't all that hot. But it is what it is with them. They got a job, they got it, they got to get paid. They up under a lot of scrutiny to get people in there. You gotta have, like they got a quota. They got a quota. They got a quota. They got a quota of maybe getting 10 people in the company a month, regardless of the fact that if the company has freight or not. You figure, you got these guys every day, all day, from 8 to 5 or 8 to 9 or 8 to whatever time they need to be in there to bring people in there. Damn, I should have got her phone number. Yeah, they up under a lot of scrutiny too, man. They gotta get so many people in there for a month and all like that, because their job on the line, because they're not doing it if they don't get enough people in every week, every month. You gotta you got a boss that sits in front of you, and this is fact. You got a boss that sits in front of you and be like, okay, well, I need you to get me maybe 30, your quota is 30 drivers a month. And let's say you only get like 3 or 4 drivers, you're not doing your job. Now your job is at jeopardy because you can't get people in there. So what they're going to start doing, they're going to start fabricating shit. Oh, well, yeah, this company is the best company. I vouch for this company. This company could do this, that, and the third, and and that's where all the shit comes into play. You gotta, they'll tell you what you want to hear just to get you in there, so they can make their quota and continue to have a job. If they can't bring drivers in, then they don't have no job. They don't have no job. Same thing with, just like my man said, like the Naval, like the Air Force, the Marines. They always send their recruiters to the schools. I remember one time doing I forgot what it's called. I don't know if that's still a thing with schools now. They used to have things like career day. I don't know if that's a thing. Y'all newer guys, let me know if that's a thing. But I know when I went to school, they used to have career days, like once a month. They would have a police officer, a firefighter, someone from the service, someone from the hospital. Hell, we even had a landscaper. And some of the kids, some of their parents are in a profession that they will bring to school and talk about their job. So we had the service recruiters there. We had the Air Force, we had the Marines, the Army, Air Force, Marines, Army, and the Navy there, right? So this is back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 88. So this is like, in the 80s when I was in high school, because it was a big thing. And the service guys would come in and they'd be like, they'll have their top guys. They'll have their top guys, man. They be dressed up to the T, medallions, medals, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they'll come to the school, they'll come to the auditorium, they'll come up to the podium and be like, you got what it takes. Uncle Sam is looking for you. And all the kids in the auditorium be like, yeah, I want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when you sign up for the shit, you signed up for the shit and you realize you gotta go through motherfucking boot camp with a motherfucking drill sergeant that looks like that dude from that movie Platoon, and you gotta do 1,800 push-ups and get up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning to climb fucking mountains and shit like that. And you be like, bro, this ain't what the fuck I signed up for. That's how it is in trucking, man. They'll go to the schools, just like what happened to me, because I fell into the trap. I fell into U.S. Express because the lady came to the school and lied her fucking ass off. Yeah, I went to the truck stops, and out of all the truck stops I went to and I talked to different drivers, they all say U.S. Express is the place they'll come to. I was like, yeah, sign me up for it. Only to realize that it was, yeah. So, Ron R. at Swift now, it's so-so. Like I said, it ain't gonna be no different. It ain't gonna be no different. I mean, I don't know. I haven't worked for Swift, and let me reiterate this. All this is opinionated. This is just based on my opinion. I didn't work for Super Ego. I didn't work for Swift. I didn't work for Snyder. Excuse me. This is all based on opinions that I formulated with conversations with other people on their experience. So I get what some of you say. Hey, you won't know what really going on unless you go over there yourself and experience it for yourself. And I get it. I'm 100% behind you on that. But you got to understand something. When you got a gang of motherfuckers telling you just about the same fucking shit that goes on over at a certain company, I don't think you going over there try to change shit is going to make it better or worse. I'm just saying. But I get what you're saying, though. I understand it truly, that in order to figure things out, you got to do it yourself. I get it. Everybody's experiences is not going to be yours. So yeah, that one dude, he could probably fail miserably. I mean, I know a person that failed miserable. But the problem with them was they try to base their situation on the experiences that they hear from other people. And that's was their problem. Oh, okay, well, I want to be a trainer. I want to be a trainer because I saw this person, they're a trainer and they making all buku kinds of money. I want to be a trainer. Got to be a trainer. They failed at that. I want to be an owner operator. I want to be an owner operator because I'd seen this one person making buku kind of money, and I can make that same money. I want to be an owner operator, but I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off as being what do you call it? I'm going to start off as being a lease driver. Failed at that. Oh, I want to be this type of driver. I want to be this type of driver because I seen all the buku money that they was making, and I want to do the same thing. Failed at that. See, that's the problem. You kept basing your things on experiences that's not yours. You have to go in and make it yours, and you can't just go in because this person makes buku kind of money. That's what social media is about. Social media is about clout. They'll come on here and tell you all the fucking money that they make, but they ain't going to tell you all the shit that they go through to make that fucking money. Old school drivers and owner operators from the old school is not going to jump on motherfucking social media and tell you all the shit because they know all the shit. They've been through it. But yet these new school drivers, they quick to come on here and blast about how great shit is going for them and all like that. But you gotta ask yourself, how is it great for you if I see you online sitting at a shipper and receiver for hours at a fucking time? Or sitting in a motherfucking truck stop for hours at a time? Didn't I just see you like 2 hours ago? Now you back on? God damn. I just dropped off my load. What, the load was only like 130 miles? God damn. But you can't base your experience is not going to be everybody else's experience. And you can't base that on everybody that you see. The stabbing at the fuel island is wild. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. And the bad part about it, when I read the article, the dude was asleep. It says that the guy and his fiance pulled up into the fuel island. The dude got up and went back in the back to sleep. So I wasn't even sure if maybe the female, she was a driver too, because after she stabbed that motherfucker, she went inside the store. So yeah, I got another crazy ass story that's coming up later on today too, man. So subscribe to the channel so you can get the notification when it pops up. I got another story for you that's coming up. Adam, big fan, love your content. Bro, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. And again, to circle back on the comment about I need more Black Ops content. In my community posts, I send out invitations all the time. I see crazy ass work on TikTok. I send out invitations all the time. Sometimes I scratch my head on this situation. Like, if you're gonna come on TikTok, right, and spend maybe 10 minutes about what happened to you at this place, if you didn't want nobody to know, then why you come on there to tell people about it? And then when people get interested and want to talk about it or reiterate on it, you like, I don't want to talk about it. It ain't no big deal. Obviously, it was a big deal because you spent 10 minutes on it. I would have been a lot cooler with you if you would have just told me, hey, I already talked about it. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm cool with that. But you coming on here saying, oh, I don't want to talk about it. It ain't a big deal. If it wasn't a big deal, you wouldn't have talked about it. Or let me reiterate that. My fault. If it wasn't a big deal, you wouldn't have shared it. How about that? And a lot of times when people repost stuff and reshare stuff, don't get mad. Don't get mad if somebody reshared what you shared. It was an interesting topic. Your ass had a 14, 15, a damn near 24-hour fucking bus ride from Boone Coon somewhere all the way back to your fucking home because you got kicked out of orientation. That's mad work right there. 24-hour bus ride. You had to, I think they said they had to, what the fuck they say? They had like 3 fucking layovers. Who the hell taking a bus? Look, some of these companies, you guys got to really make sure that these companies that y'all applying to and that y'all going to, y'all got to make sure that y'all got to get home if things don't work out. These companies don't care. They don't give a fuck. If your ass go to orientation and everything is not taken care of in orientation, just know when they let you go in orientation, only thing the lowest thing they're gonna do is give you a fucking bus ticket. That's about it. Oh, but they got me down here by plane. I know they're gonna get me back. By plane. No, they're not. They're gonna give your ass a bus ticket back home, bro. That's why I said you should always, you should never be broke when you go into these companies, man. Same thing with the Black Ops companies. I get it. They fuck you up big time. But you should never go to these places broke. And half of you guys do. They got, man, they bring y'all into motherfucking Chicago or Illinois and all like that, and they be having your ass living in the motherfucking truck. They don't put you in a hotel. They don't fly you there. They don't get you there. They put you in the truck. They don't even put you in the hotel. They put you in the truck. Hey, bro, soon as we get finished with orientation, we're going to assign you a truck and you can set up everything in the truck. Hey, what about a hotel? Maybe I need to go back and freshen up or whatever. Nah, your hotel is the truck. And I tell you, if the shit don't fucking work out, they're going to leave your ass out in the fucking cold, bro. They're going to give you a fucking Uber to the motherfucking Greyhound, and it's not even a station no more. Greyhounds don't even have Greyhound stations no more. The one station in Cleveland, they shut that down and moved it to Brook Park in an outside terminal. You'll be waiting outside for a bus, for a Greyhound bus. You'll be waiting outside for a Greyhound bus. They don't even go to terminals no more. They go to truck stops. And your ass on a bus for 24 fucking hours, bro. That's some mad diabolical shit right there. I mean, I took a now don't get me wrong, I took a Greyhound back in the day. I took a Greyhound to Columbus, and that was it. That was only a 2 hour. That was only a 2 hour bus ride. That was cool. I had my son drop me downtown at the Greyhound. To go to Springfield, Ohio, for U.S. Express. That was only a 2 hour bus ride. Then when I left U.S. Express, I rented a car and I drove over to Columbus to get with J&R Schwugel. Yeah. We're not doing no bus ride, and we're not going nowhere broke. We're not going nowhere broke. Stop going to these places broke and thinking that these places is we're gonna treat you like family. Fuck that. They ain't gonna treat you like family. They're not treating you like family, bro. They treating you like the motherfucking step driver that you are. That's it. They treating you like a step driver. Mike Adams, do you think it's possible for a good veteran driver to get at a mega carrier like Swift and make over $100K a year? Like I said before, I haven't worked at Swift. I will probably say if I'm going to use D Nitty as an example. I don't know D Nitty's money, but I do know his work ethic. He's also a trainer with the company he's with. D been working for that company about the same time that I've been in the trucking. So I'm going to say D, maybe about 9 to 10 years. Out of that 9 to 10 years, D, if to my understanding, and D, if you're still in here, let me know if I'm wrong or not. But I think D only been with 2 companies prior to going with the company he's at now. D put in the work. He put in the work. He started at the bottom and made his way all the way up to the top. And I don't know if he's touching 100K, but I know he's close to 100K. And that's at a mega carrier. Now, let's say if he quits, because I don't think he's going to get fired. I think he's going to quit before he get fired. But let's say if he quits and decide to go with another mega carrier, I don't think they're going to be able to match what he's making. You know? Because a lot of these carriers, they all offer the same exact thing, anywhere between 50 to 60 cents a mile. They're not going to offer you. They're regardless of your experience, regardless if you're a veteran, regardless if you know how to fix your own truck, regardless of all of that. That's all they're going to bring you in at. I talked to a guy that got like 35 years in the game, and they gave him 45 cents. That's crazy. 45 cents. That's wild. That's, woo, 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 woo. 45 cents. And he got like 35 years in the game. So I don't know. Maybe if you go in and you'll be a trainer, and then you be a referral guy. Maybe. We had one day where all parents can come in and share their careers. It was one big career day. Yeah, that's what it was back. I don't know if it's still a thing now, but yeah, when I was in high school, yeah, it was career day. You know, we had, like you said, you know, we had kids, parents that was like a firefighter, a chemist, a professor, you know, and then we had all sorts of different industries. You know, they would all come in and talk about how great, but this, you got to understand this is in 1980s standards. You know, now where everything is digital, everybody is the common thing now is, hey, what you do for a living, my guy? Well, I'm a content creator. What is that? I'm an entrepreneur. And the next thing that comes out of their mouth, I'm a content creator. The next question the host should ask, what kind of content you do? Oh, I do vlogs and daily lives and get ready with me's. Nigga, they ain't no motherfucking job. That sounds like a hobby to me. Oh, it's a job because I get paid for it. See, this is how much I made last year from TikTok. Boy, I tell you, the pandemic, I blame you, pandemic. I blame you for coining the content creator phrase. I blame you, pandemic, because if it wasn't for you, pandemic, we wouldn't have everybody and their motherfucking mama talking about, I'm a content creator. What kind of content you do, lady? Oh, well, I go around shaking my ass all day. Or I go around and do a get ready with me's. What the fuck is a get ready with me? Oh, well, that's when I stand there butt booty ass naked and I put on some clothes and get ready to go out for like 10 minutes. Put all that motherfucking makeup on, only to go outside for like 5 minutes to film you walking up and down the street, only to go back home to take all this shit off and do it all over again. You look like you could be a recruiter for Super Ego. I guess I could. Could I? What do a Super Ego recruiter looks like? Tell me that. Do I look Siberian to you? Do I look foreign to you? Well, yeah, I probably might be foreign because you probably might be a foreign person. Anybody, you know what? Anybody of color, ethnicity can be a recruiter for Super Eagle. Maybe you're a recruiter for Super Eagle, even though I don't know what you look like. Out of here with that. Prime is better for me than Swift as pay, and making $100K a year. Only the top drivers can, maybe. I heard the possibilities with Prime. Their top driver recruiter, Junior. Yeah, I can easily see that he's making $100K. I mean, he's not only a quote unquote fleet owner over there, but he's getting money from all his referrals, and he's a trainer. But you know what? I haven't seen much from Junior as of late. I haven't seen much from him. And Junior was a good YouTuber. I'm going to give him his flowers, because he would come on and he was different. He didn't glamorize all the shit. He basically got down to the basis of training a person, and I think he was the only one there that had a manual that everybody was training out of. I don't know how he doing now. I hope everything's going good for him. Adam. If they paying, he should. Yeah. Julie, being the trainer ain't worth it if you got to have dirty people in your cab. That's what it is, I guess. I mean, when you're a trainer or a team person teaming with somebody that you don't know, the dynamics of that small space can be cumbersome. To be honest with you, you will really get to know a person real fast if you're in a confined space with them. Yeah, in the beginning, y'all get in that truck together, y'all sit down in the front seat, and y'all blasting y'all music, y'all having a good old time, and talking about how much money that y'all about to make, and all this, that, and the third, only to find out 2 weeks later that y'all can't stand each other. Oh man, this dude farts too much, or he don't take as many showers as I do, or he smokes, or whatever. You'll find out real quick. I did. I ain't gonna lie. That's how it was with me and my first trainer. We got in there, we talked about everything. And then I say by the end of the month, I couldn't stand the motherfucker. By the end of the month, I couldn't. I was ready to get the fuck up out that truck. I was ready. Why? And I guess you could say I got lucky when that motherfucker came around and said, well, today's my last day, and I'm going to drop you off at Laredo so they can put you up with another trainer. Oh, okay. Everything good with you, my guy? Everything's okay? No, I just gotta go somewhere better that's treating me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy for you. The fuck out of here, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. Shit. Because I was about to call up the motherfucker and be like, hey, can you put me with somebody else? Yeah, you'll know. You'll find out real fast. Real quick in a confined space that if y'all two gonna be one with one another. I hear they be capping people on miles now. Is it actually possible? Yeah. Dispatchers will cap you on the miles. If they feel some kind of way about you, if they don't like you, if they get a tendency of you being a problem child, yeah, you can see real quick that 1 week you'll get 3,000 miles and then the next week your ass will be sick. Hey, bro, so what's going on? Oh, the freight is slow right now. And then you'll call your buddy up and be like, hey, buddy, freight is slow right now. Oh, really? Well, Jesus Christ, I just got a 1,500 mile from up top down to Laredo, Texas, and then they sent me my backhaul for another 15. Hey, bro, you find anything for me yet? No, freight is still slow right now, and I'm looking to get you something soon. Hey, I'm curious to know, Buddy is on your board too, and he's moving pretty good. Oh, well, he just, oh, okay, you don't have to explain it because it sounds like you're tongue-tied right now because, all right, well, let me know. Yeah, they will do that. They will do that. If they feel some kind of way about you, if they don't like you, they'll mess with your money, bro. And don't tell that motherfucker that you about to quit. You tell that motherfucker that you about to quit, you'll learn real fast how much they gonna treat you. Hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice today. Oh, so I'm gonna need you to route me back home, which is on the northeast. Oh, okay, don't worry about it, I got you. Ding-ding-ding. Oh, okay, I got a load. Okay. Pick up at 2 o'clock over here down the street and take it down to California. Hey, bro, I need to go in the opposite direction. I need to go to the northeast. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Once we get you this load down to California, then we'll find something to get you back up to the northeast. Oh, okay. Drop. Ding-ding-ding. This load goes up to Arizona or whatever that top part is, Utah, Washington State. Hey, bro, I need to get back to the northeast. Can you find something that's getting me over to the northeast? Oh, don't worry about it. Once you drop off up in bumfuck Washington somewhere, we'll find somewhere to get you to the northeast. Oh, okay, because I gotta be home soon. Washington down to Laredo, Texas. And that's exactly how they're gonna treat you. They treat you just like that. Fuck all that. That's why you don't tell them that you quit. Just tell them that you want to go home. Hey, bro, I got to be home on the 20th. Okay, we'll get you bam, bam, boom, clean out your truck, whatever you're going to do. Hop back in that motherfucker, drive it back to the fucking terminal, turn in them keys. That's it. North Philly, boom, real talk, bro. Thank you. Training sounds fun if they're experienced, clean, and outgoing. I could handle the stress that comes with rookie experienced drivers. That's what you gotta. Hey, that's what you gotta do. You gotta be patient with these inexperienced drivers, man. Because when they get in your motherfucking truck and start driving, they ain't gonna know shit. They're gonna be all over the fucking line. They're gonna, they're gonna be having your fucking heart in a panic. Oh, bro. Slow down there, my guy. You're a little bit too close to that car right there. Okay, come on, man, slow. You going around this curve a little bit too fast. Woo. Yeah, you're gonna be just like that. Yeah, stress level, gray hair. Yeah, you're gonna be just like that, my guy. Yeah, you're gonna be just like that, man. Sean, what's going on? Too many CDL drivers now. Me doing 34-hour reset in Syracuse, New York. Woo, Syracuse, New York. Man, it is. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us, man. And listen, it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. For every one driver that quits these mega carriers, that quit these companies, there's 10, 15, 20 of them ready to get in the seat. And you got places like Snyder, the Swift Academy, CR England. You got them bringing in about 30 or 40 motherfuckers every week. They got a class every week, every Wednesday. U.S. Express have 2 classes. They have 2 orientations every week. They have one on Monday because about time Wednesday roll around, you'll be done because, and then Wednesday they'll be done by Friday, and it starts all over for Monday. Every week. And then and not just orientation, but the what do you call it? The schools, the CDL schools. They bring in about 30 or 40 motherfuckers in there and rush them through the program. And they don't have no freight. They don't have enough freight to go around. They don't have enough trainers to go around. They told the one guy or the one female that they only got 2 trainers and both of them is males, and they don't have no females. They don't have no female trainers. Reginald, have you heard about the driver in Liberty, Mississippi? Nah, send me that. If that's an article. I'll look it up when I get off the live. I'm about to get off the live in a minute. North Philly, born, preach, bro. Thank you, man. Adam, that's crazy. Trust the shooter. Facts, because booty was everywhere on YouTube trucking. Yeah, bro. I mean, and I would say during the golden age of YouTube trucking. That's anywhere between 2015 to 2020, before the TikTok iteration. There was nothing. I mean, the gap, and don't get me wrong on this. There was a few females at that time that was, talking about their realities in trucking, but majority of them wasn't doing nothing but ass shaking and titty showing. That's it. I talked to a few of these females. One of which was the sassy trucker. I don't know if you guys remember her, but that was the female that got hemmed up in Dubai about a year ago. But yeah, her channel was, showing her doing car hauling, which was interesting at that time, but she was doing it in skimpy outfits. She was doing it in skin tight outfits, showing her sexuality. Same thing with this chick called Sundress Trucker. I don't know if you guys remember her, but she was a car hauler and she did all her shit in sundresses. And again, I was there for it. I was there for it, bro. I wasn't there to learn anything. I wasn't there to click on your channel for you to tell me how to slide a fifth wheel or how to slide tandems or get out your truck and show me how the fuck you fuel your truck. I wasn't there for that. I was there for the sexuality. Coco's journey, same thing with her. Owner operator, much respect to her. Owner operator, she had her own truck. She had a couple of trucks. She did her damn thing, but her sexuality came across, and that's what made me gravitate towards her. Was her sexuality. It wasn't because she was an owner operator. Wasn't because she was out there rebuilding parts on their truck. No, I was there for the ass. I was there for the titties. That's what I was there for, and that's what she was showing. Same thing with another female trucker. She lost a lot of weight though. She used to sit in her truck and have her camera pointed directly at her boobs. I'm all for it. Same thing with the job hopper, keeping it 100. I don't know if she go by that anymore, but I wasn't there. Well, for her at first for the BBL and the boob job, at first she was there sharing her journey and stuff like that. But then after the BBL and the boob job, it became much more sexuality. So, but yeah, during the golden age, and now TikTok just expanded on it more, because that's all you see these females do at these in these trucks now. They show their sexuality, and that's it. Female, go back in the back, dressed up, put the lashes, put the makeup, put on a skin tight outfit, turn on the TikTok camera, sits in front of her truck or sits in the back of the cab and just talk bullshit. Just talk nothing but bullshit, but she's fine as fuck. She know how to get the views. But that's what it is now. Like my man said, booty everywhere. Booty everywhere. And that's it. Booty everywhere. 100K strictly driving. There's 100Ks strictly driving. In some cases, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm going to honestly tell you the truth. The last company I was with, even though I went through a lot of bullshit with them, I did uh, touch a few. Um, like I said, the money was probably the only thing was the only reason that I stayed with them for as long as I stayed with them. So yeah, uh, what I don't like about Super Ego, they recruit a lot of Black American guys. They try to recruit me at a truck stop in Gary, Indiana. Those blackout companies how how they don't know how they can still operate. You know what? I'm glad you kind of brought that up. I'm really glad that you did bring that up. Don't get mad at me for saying this. And I'm only reiterating what you said, but I do agree with you because I say maybe about 80% of the ethnicity over there is Black. Uh, few white guys and a few foreigners, but majority of them are Black. Um, there's a couple of Black guys over there that praise Super Ego, that praise it like it's the best thing since coffee. They praise it. There's one white guy over there that praise it as well. You see a lot of him, but then like I say, you see a couple of Black guys over there that praise it. More power to them, you know, more power to them. But I see a lot of people of my color get stiff a lot, you know. Not just to say that them, but white people over there get stiffed a lot too. And you have some foreigners over there that got stiffed a lot. But yeah, I would say majority of them. I mean, when you go, like I seen the one video of a guy that went in through the front door. I think their offices is like remodeled now from what it was before, but when they went through the front door, it was like a whole open area, and it was a lot of people of my color in there. You know, I mean, don't get mad at me. It's just an observation. You know, it's just an observation, and a lot of them praise Super Ego. You know, they praise Super Ego. They love Super Ego. They making money with Super Ego. If you're doing all of that, great. And I was in Gary, Indiana. As a matter of fact, I was at the TA truck stop in Gary maybe about a week ago. And Mike Adam, yep. All right, man. Well, I am here. I'm about to go in here, get me a nap, and then get back on this Walmart Spark. What time is it? 12 o'clock. I should just go up there now. Uh, well, first thing first, let me take everything out of my car. And then I'll go up there. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure how long I should just wait till maybe about 4 o'clock. Because I don't have to go back to work until Monday. So I say from like 4 to 9. That should be about right. Yeah, I say I should do it about 4 to 9. I could probably grab about 100 right quick. do about 100. Then tomorrow do about another 150. So that's a $250 work week. Yeah, like I said, if I want to go ahead and go on vacation this year, but like I said, I got priorities. So priorities outweigh me having fun, I guess. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm gone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And keep up with your boy, man.